Well, the Clipper system's moved out. Now the lake effect snow is starting to move in for the upper peninsula and eventually a little further south into northern lower as well. Further down in the state, we're talking a flurry, a sprinkle, and that's really about it. Now, over the next couple of hours, you can see how the lake effect continues to develop. This is at 7 p.m. for your Saturday. We have more of a westerly to west-northwest wind here, so that's why they're more of a horizontal line going from west to east. But notice they'll start to turn a little more northwest to southeast oriented in terms of those lake effect bands. So some areas in the Upper Peninsula will really start to pile that snow up into tonight. This is stopping at 6 o'clock in the morning for your Sunday. Notice the western UP not seeing a whole lot anymore. Northern lower, the same thing. We have to have pretty cold air a little bit higher up in the atmosphere, and that's really only in place over parts of the Upper Peninsula. So a little further into your Sunday, you can see by about 3 in the afternoon here, lake effect bands really starting to fall apart, and then that's kind of that afterward. We might actually be seeing that be our final round of snow that's possible before we get into the Christmas holiday. Now, temperature wise, this is a little bit later on into the evening as well. This is 7 p.m. for your Saturday. Look at the Upper Peninsula down into the single digits. So that's why some of the lake effect bands will really start to pile up. It'll be a fluffy snow. As we go into the overnight, into your Sunday morning, I'll stop it right here at 7 o'clock in the morning. A lot of us are in the teens. Parts of the UP actually warmed up because as that cold air comes over Lake Superior warms it up. So that's why we go from the single digits up into the teens, and then we're going to have some pretty cold conditions last into our Sunday. We'll have numbers hanging out in the teens and 20s for us, and the wind chill is going to be just a little bit colder as well. I'll plop that on here really quick, but the wind chill could be below zero for the western Upper Peninsula and into the single digits for everyone else. But then a huge warming trend starts to take place before we get into the Christmas holiday.